Hello there, my name is Luciano Oliveira. I am a Brazilian attorney. Today we're going to be answering this question. Can I track the progress of my money transfer to Brazil to ensure it reaches the intended recipient? Yes, and as a matter of fact, if you're using apps such as Wise, MoneyGram, Western Union, and Remitly, you can easily track and know where your money is in terms of arriving at the recipient. However, when you're dealing with banks, which is a must, if you send in more than $10,000, then it's not so easy. Most Brazilian banks are going to require an intermediary bank in order for the Brazilian bank to receive a transfer from abroad. So let's say if you have an account, for instance, with Chase Bank in the US, and you're sending money to a specific bank in Brazil, most probably this bank is going to go to an intermediary bank first, and only later this money is going to arrive at the recipient bank. And as a result, many times we see this kind of situation where Chase says, oh, the money was sent. The Brazilian bank says, oh, I never got the money. And the person who sent the money is completely lost, saying, all right, who got my money? And nobody answers for it, right? So unfortunately, that's not uncommon. What we can tell you to do if you are stuck in this situation for over a week, sometimes transactions to Brazil, it takes a while for the recipient bank to release the money. But if it has been for more than 7 days, you can ask the source bank, the bank that you use to initiate the wire transfer. You can ask this bank to issue a recall. Okay, that's a technical term, a recall. And very interesting, like at Chase, if you go talk to a manager at a Chase branch, most of the time they're not going to have an idea about what you're talking about. If you talk to a customer service, right, specialist at Chase, sometimes they don't know about it. But if you go straight to the cashier and you just get a copy of your wire transfer receipt and say, listen, this money never arrived at the destination, and basically I want to cancel this transaction. I want to recall the money back into my account. The cashier is going to know what to do, which is very interesting because if you talk to the manager, they don't understand this dynamic. But we have seen that happening many times, and as long as you ask the cashier at Chase or other banks, through the currency exchange back office, you just ask for a recall, and most probably the money is going to be sent back to your source bank account. I hope this information was helpful. If you have a question about this theme, feel free to ask your question below. I hope you like our video and you follow us for more tips, and see you in the next video.